Assalamu alaikum. So in this video we will do the paraphrasing and stanza comprehension of lines 9 to 12 of the poem Mowing by Robert Frost. Anything more than the truth would have seemed too weak to the earnest love that laid the soil in rows, not without feeble pointed spikes of flowers, pale orchises and scared a bright green snake. So this is very important stanza regarding paper point of view. Paraphrasing, everything except the truth is looking very weak. The truth is strong enough for the sincere love that prepares the land, creating organized drainage with small, delicate and pointed flowers and to scare away a green snake. So in these lines the poet is saying that कि कोई भी चीज़ जो सच्चाई के अलावा है वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा कमज़ोर है और सिर्फ सच ही काफ़ी है कि वो एक इस काबिल कर दे एक लव को. अर्नेस्ट लव मीन सिंसियर लव, अर्नेस्ट मीन सिंसियर. सच ही इतना काफ़ी है कि वो मोहब्बत को, उस लव को इस काबिल कर दे कि वो सोइल इन वो क्या करे, सोइल को कितारों में बना दे. सोइल कहते हैं प्रिपेयर द लैंड फॉर प्लांटिंग, यानी ज़मीन को इस तरह खोदना कि वहाँ पे हम पौधे लगा सकें और पानी भी गुजर सके इजीली. और ये सब कुछ इसके बगैर नहीं होगा, किसके बगैर, विदाउट फीबल पॉइंटेड स्पाइक्स ऑफ फ्लावर्स, यानी बड़े कमज़ोर से नोकों वाले फूल. यानी यहाँ पे कमज़ोर मीन्स नाजुक, नाजुक से खूबसूरत से नोकों वाले फूलों के बगैर ये नहीं होगा. और यानी ये जो सच है वो काफ़ी है इन सब के लिए कि जो प्यार है, जो मुखलिस मोहब्बत है, वो ज़मीन को तैयार कर रही है कि वहाँ पे फूल वगैरह उगाए जा सकें. ज़मीन को प्रिपेयर कर रही है और उसके बाद वहाँ पे क्या होगा, फूल होंगे. यानी वो जो तैयार कर रही है वहाँ पे खूबसूरत से नाजुक से फूल होंगे. और सच ही काफ़ी है डराने के लिए एक बहुत चमकदार ग्रीन सांप को. यानी सच किन दो चीज़ों के लिए काफ़ी है कि प्यार जो है इस काबिल बन जाए कि वो ज़मीन को तैयार कर दे कि वहाँ पे खूबसूरत फूल हों. और ये जो सच है ये इतना काफ़ी है, इतना स्ट्रॉन्ग है कि वो किसको डरा दे, एक चमकदार सांप को. सो इन फर्दर वी विल चेक व्हाट आर द feeble pointed spikes of flowers, and also it is also called pale orchises, and what do we mean by bright green snake. So let's check. We have done the paraphrasing already. Stanza question answer. The rhyming scheme is A, B, C, D because weak, rose, flower, snake, nothing is rhyming with each other. So the every letter is different. A, B, C, D. Now let's check the figure of speech. Number 1, metaphor. Truth is the metaphor to hard work. Then personification. Earnest love is laying the soil in rows. यानी यहाँ पर जो earnest love है वो ज़मीन को prepare कर रहा है. So we are giving the human like qualities as if it is a person performing the action of laying the soil in rows. So this is personification. Then there is symbolism here. The soil is which is a type of ditch or depression, and the rows symbolizes the careful effort put into the work. यानी जब हम कोई मेहनत करते हैं उसमें हम एक ज़बरदस्त अपनी कोशिश जो बड़े दिल से की जाए वो भी शामिल करते हैं. And next there is imagery. The description of the feeble pointed spikes of flowers and the bright green snake creates a vivid images in the reader's mind. And then there is metaphor, which is pale orchises is compared to beauty and temptations of life. And again there is metaphor for the bright green snake. Here this is compared to horror and challenges and different problems, difficulties of life. Now question number 1, what does the line anything more than the truth would have seemed too weak mean? This means that the truth is enough and adding anything extra would make it seem less strong or important. The truth is strong enough on its own. Speaker values honesty and authenticity above all things. Question number 2, explain laid the soil in rows. What does it symbolize? Answer. Laid the soil in rows means preparing the land, creating organized drainage or making little water paths in the ground in straight lines to help plants grow. It symbolizes the careful effort put into the work. Question number 3. What is conveyed by to the earnest love that laid the soil in rows? Answer. It is about the sense of genuine and sincere love and dedication. The phrase suggests that the speaker's love and dedication to his work is genuine and sincere, like carefully preparing the land with organized drainage, showing a deep commitment to nurturing and growth. Question number 4. What is the metaphorical meaning of pale orchises in the poem? This question is very important. So pale orchises is the metaphor for beauty and temptations of life along with its opportunities. And number 5, What is the metaphorical meaning of the bright green snake in the poem? So these two questions are very, very important. Answer. The metaphorical meaning of the bright green snake is horror, unexpected challenges, trouble, difficulties, and distractions of life. Question 6. How do the pale orchistras and the bright green snake relate to each other in the poem? Answer. Again, this question is also important. Life has two sides. On one side there is beauty and temptation, which is metaphorically used as orchestras in the poem. On the other hand, there are unexpected problems and difficulties, which are shown as a snake in the poem. So ज़िंदगी में दोनों चीज़ें होती हैं, एक तरफ प्यार, एक तरफ जो है खूबसूरती भी है और तरगीबात भी है, टेम्पटेशंस भी हैं जो हमें काम समटाइम्स सिर्फ मुश्किलात ही काम करने से नहीं रोकती हैं, मुख्तलिफ टेम्पटेशन तरगीबात भी काम करने से रोकती हैं, मेहनत से रोकती हैं, और दूसरी तरफ चैलेंजेस, मसाइल, प्रॉब्लम्स होते हैं जो भी हमें काम करने से रोकते हैं. तो दोनों साइड्स हैं. क्वेश्चन 7. हाउ कैन वी फेस बोथ द टेम्पटेशंस एंड challenges in life? By being truthful and earnest, sincere, and by focusing on the real world and its beauty and challenges, rather than getting distracted by fake or superficial things. Question 8. What is the metaphorical meaning of truth in line number 9? In line 9, truth means hard work and trying your best. Hard work takes time and effort. The poem says that it's important to keep working hard and stay focused even when things get tough or tempting, so you can achieve your goals. So thanks. Assalamu alaikum.